The Wii was home to innovation, a revolution, if you will. This was the generation in which Microsoft and Sony looked to continue pushing graphical fidelity while Nintendo went on their own evolution of refining gameplay above all else. Sounds nice, right? Well, the path to Nintendo's first-party games was mostly laid with literally. This is Calvin Tucker's Redneck Farm Animal Racing Tournament. Taking a look at the cover art, I realized this is a sequel to another game with the Calvin Tucker license, Calvin Tucker's Redneck Jamboree, which is a terrible party game. No other similarities between the two games besides the name on the box. It got me thinking, who on earth is Calvin Tucker? If he's so important that his name is on the box, how come I've never heard of him? I did some investigative journalism, aka a Google search and reading the manual, and I found nothing. No search results came up, and I was shocked to find no one in the game's credits shared the same name either. Calvin Tucker isn't even the main character of the story if you even consider the game to have one. In fact, how is this even a redneck game if the only characters are animals? Can animals be rednecks? I think I've went too far down the rabbit hole. How about this little nugget of information? The game abbreviates to Redneck Fart. How cute. Considering GameStop had this available for only $2.99 at regular price, I didn't expect very much out of it. How does it play? Here's a little taste of what you're in for. You be the judge for yourself. Woo! Man. Where was I? Oh yeah. Whenever I play a racing game on the Wii, I always go through the menus and see if I can turn the motion controls off. The games that allow me to do so are the games I'm most willing to try with motion controls, a la Mario Kart Wii. This one does not give you the option to turn it off, unfortunately. It controls a little better than your average Wii shovelware. It still doesn't feel great to control, but at least most areas in the game have invisible walls so you don't fall off. Jumps and bridges are a different story. Now let's talk about the game's content. Honestly, it's not that bad of a game. It's an interesting case though. There are a small handful of unlockable characters and levels, the game can be fun, and I enjoy poop humor like most people hate to admit. It's the caveman in all of us after all. It looks and plays mostly fine, I guess. Multiplayer can be chaotic in a good way, however, it doesn't do anything memorable. It gets repetitive fast. At least the game has a good sense of humor. It's Calvin Tucker's Redneck Farm Animal Racing Tournament for the Wii.